I should have said hi cameras with my mics unmuted. I didn't. And now
I.
okay, technical difficulties. Uh Let's
I'm
intro
stupid.
while I'm trying to fix cameras.
What the hell? Okay.
In any order, please. Just somebody
I'll
buy
start because I'm
time.
used to that at this point now. Hello, everyone. I'm Ace. I play Miss Crustaday, Goliath with the playbook of Spider.
How you doing, everyone? I'm Cold. I play Alistar. Pretty sure my book is a leech.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm Luna. I'm playing US the second leech.
We got a bunch of leeches.
Hello. I'm Lyle. I'm playing a mourner.
A new thing I made up.
My sources, I made it the fuck up.
I can do whatever I want.
Alright. And we will have Ix as Gregor coming in to join us soon. So, where we left off. You know what? First, before I do our recap and like full narration intro, we got any more bullshit we want to do first? Just real quick, get out of the system.
Anything I
How
missed
many
last session?
frogs could you fit in your pockets?
IRL or in character?
I mean, like,
IRL.
sorry, was it rocks?
Frogs.
Frogs.
Frogs. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Like
Probably like one.
bird pockets?
I don't want to put more than one frog in my pocket.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the thing, right? Because if you put more than 2 frogs, then they're just gonna jump around, and it's gonna be like a weird.
Well,
like,
they're gonna be
texture thing
cramped
inside
anyway.
your
They're just gonna
pocket.
be all like
Around.
they're just gonna be all like together. Like
Like you're just gonna have a clump of frogs.
that's not comfortable.
You can't.
Imagine
That
being in a
feels like a
imagine being in
reason
a pocket
for
with like
witch's
20
cauldron,
other
just a
people.
clump of frogs.
All right. So, out of the system it is. So, where we left off, our party set to interacting with a couple different groups as we caught up with both Jonas and Captain Ranos, who we paid with some antics, trying to open the rest of the lockbox that Eunice has started, and paying both Jonas and Ranos in one fell swoop. We did also recover 2 books inside this lockbox. We have yet to decipher them.
We're gonna do that today.
We're gonna do that today. First, we're gonna start with some downtime actions. Warloff, Mariana, you're in first order.
What day is it?
What day is it?
Of the week? What day is it?
Vernavon, so that would be like Friday.
I'm gonna start prepping stuff for my weekend plans. So I'm gonna take that as stress obligation stuff.
Oh, okay. So give me that.
So I'm gonna roll that shit now. That's a 3.
Alright, yeah. So you are going to get those 3 stress off. I believe that's how that works. Unless I am stupid.
Yeah, that is how it works.
Yeah. I'm not present. No, I am present. I'm just not sane today. Alright. So, what is your second action? Or are you going to use both towards stress? If I recall, you are still shanked.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that.
Okay, fix your shank. How many pieces do you have right now filled for being shanked?
What do you mean?
Like, how much have you healed of that shank so
far? None.
Okay, alright. Yeah, give me that
Do
roll.
I just fill one at... What do I roll, huh?
Next
This is my
to
first
the
time.
healing clock. You literally just press healing clock, like the word.
I got a 5.
All right, you are going to fill 2 pieces of that clock. As you kind of take your time, you redo the bandages you put earlier, kind of try and salve it as best as you can. You're shaping up. Ace, what is Cressida doing over the next week?
Well,
Or next
first, I
day?
do need to heal up a little bit.
Yes, you want to get undrugged.
And how does that work again?
So you're gonna eat some like
Yeah, so
hearty
the word healing,
breakfast.
near the clock.
Okay.
And let me know that roll.
You really
how do
don't
I
want to get
determine the
injured in this
dice?
game, huh?
It is a singular die.
Okay. One.
Wait, how do you determine what die it is?
It's a d6. Everything's a d6 in this game.
I just rolled a 1, so I
No.
didn't heal much.
That is a
How do you
singular
determine
die.
how many you roll?
So it's always one die unless you have either a crew upgrade or a feat from your own character sheet. So like the cutter has an ability they can choose where it's just they get an extra die whenever they heal.
Okay. I think I'm
But
also
I
going to
have
indulge
0
my
dice.
vice.
All right. So in that case, Cressida is gonna go to fancy party, relieve some stress.
And what dice do I roll for that?
If you just press indulge vice.
Okay.
Fun.
So I'm assuming it's the 3.
It's the highest result.
Oh, that's actually... Well, I mean, I have negative dice, right?
Yeah, this one says take the lowest result.
Okay,
it's a
yeah.
3
So
for
then it'd
him.
be 3. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
I don't have roll 20 open right now. That's a problem. I should do that.
So you take
Nope,
the
I
lowest,
just do that
Yeah.
'cause it
but
closed
you
Discord.
clear an amount of stress equal to the highest die result.
Oh, okay. So, sorry, that's a bit confusion for me. The way
it's
that
saying-
worked
Oh,
is
Interesting.
because stress takes the biggest attribute, so the 3 subcategories. It takes your weakest one of those. So if you have nothing in that attribute, then it'll be the lower number.
Yeah.
Sorry
Well, I
about
mean,
that.
that still helps me a lot in stress.
Yeah, 3 is still an amount that will help.
Decent, yeah.
It helps me not get traumatized. At least this early.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's it for me.
Okay. Eunice, what we doing?
Well, not an action, but I'm gonna delete my my clock from my box.
Yeah, I also deleted that on the spreadsheet.
Wow.
Sure.
Okay.
What clock?
To open
The
the
clock
lockbox.
I was- to open the box. That
Well,
just
that kind of isn't needed anymore.
You so graciously opened it for me.
Yeah.
In your own
Yeah.
workshop too.
In my own workshop as well. Yeah.
With brute force.
Yeah. Totally. I'm also gonna try to heal.
Alrighty.
'Cause, yeah.
Session. Rest and recovery. Because we need it.
We do need it. We're a bit roughed up. We're stabbed. We're drugged. We're electrocuted. We're stressed out. Just need to chill. Luna, you cut out, I think. Unless I'm the bad connection one.
No, my Discord's being wonky.
Oh, okay.
But it's a 3.
3? Alright. That's 1 piece of your clock. Would you like to try again? If you do get a 6 on this, it completely heals.
Yeah, I'll try it again.
Alright.
I got a 5.
All right, so you're gonna add 2 more onto that, so you have 3 total. Just barely not. You kind of like still feel a lot of your hairs just on a very extended end. You are worried you might have a bit of nerve damage in your forearm.
I'm so upset, actually.
All right, and Alistar, what are you up to the next day?
So, you know how I have a finagle for causing a problem that's a vice for people? Just for the fun of it, I want to see if I can make an elixir to completely purify someone and get rid of an addiction, just so I can cause the problem and then get paid for the solution at the same
Ooh,
time.
you know capitalism too much. Okay.
My
Wow.
why?
Horrid, but also an objectively profitable idea.
You
Okay.
pull that shit and I kill you.
All
For
right.
real.
Just remember how much Cressida values fair and upfront honesty in business.
The good thing for Alistar, Cressida is not his landlord. The one character that isn't.
Yeah, the one person.
Okay, so
I don't know, man.
But I will still kick his ass.
I'm gonna be very, very sad.
so are we starting a new long-term project?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
And I'll probably spend both. I don't think I took any harm last time.
Mm-hmm. What we're gonna do
Mm-hmm.
is I'm gonna call this 10 pieces.
A 40-piece clock.
So we're gonna call it 10 pieces. We're gonna call it Addiction Be Gone.
Sounds good.
And you can do both actions into that. What are you rolling?
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna say study and maybe tinker. All right. Study to figure it out and then tinker to actually design it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. So
It's both the same number, so.
Yeah. Give me your 2 rolls.
I'm guessing controlled. And let's go for standard for now. See what happens. That's a chunky 6 and a 2, so
And is that for both rolls or just the one?
that was just the first roll.
So 6 is going to give you immediately 3 slots.
And a 4.
Alright, so that's going to be 2. So you immediately chalk up half of this project right now.
Excellent, excellent. It's all coming together.
Alright. So, with the hat, and then we'll get Ix's off camera or whenever they join, we are going to jump into our actual game. So we have our goal in mind. We need a particular occult amulet from multiple sources, though it seems we are leaning towards one more than the other. We are going to be paid big time for this. Roughly already, you can tell maybe 100 sticks coming your group's way total, which will carry you for quite some time. So, we are going to try and start right into it as soon as we can. If I can get the rule book to the actual place I need it to be. Love when this happens. This isn't technical difficulties, this is brain difficulties. I don't know if we have a screen for that.
User error.
User error. There we go. Alright. So we have our thing. I'm going to ask you one singular detail that we are going to need going into this. We have a couple options to go about this. Assault, deception, stealth, occult, social, or transport. What do we
Breaking and entering.
I think we're proficient at breaking and entering, unfortunately.
So are we?
I think
are we
I'm the only
assaulting
person
or
in the party
stealthing?
not proficient in breaking.
Wait, where is that?
Bit of both.
I have like at my worst one is probably wreck at 1. So
So yeah, just generally, are we assaulting with violence or are we stealthing and trying to be unseen? Keep in
I
mind,
think we're
this
going to
can
try and be
change
unseen.
mid-heist too.
we could
I mean,
start
Yeah.
as
either of
stealth,
them,
right?
I'm gonna suck at.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that
We could
called?
start at stealth. We could like start at stealth, and when shit hits the fan, we just go boom.
All right. So my detail I'm going to ask you is our point of infiltration. I will briefly describe just to recap. We are going for the wisps and not the wardens, correct?
Oh, good, goody gumdrops.
Right? We're not going after the supernatural police. No.
I
No, I don't think
Cool.
so.
I guess not. I love this option though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We can't exactly sneak into the supernatural police if
You
I'm
can definitely
there.
try. Don't get me wrong. It's a possibility. It just won't be easy.
I'd rather not.
All right. So, the Wisp compound is a small warehouse. Not small typically, actually. It's a fairly regular sized standard warehouse over in Midtown. Actually, not too far from where Gregor works. This warehouse has the classic industrial windows, smaller, maybe like 3 feet tall, 3 feet wide, over at the top upper rim of the building. We know there is also a pretty large roofed, sloped skylight at the top of the building, with roof access both outside and inside the building. And we are aware of a front and back exit. The front exit is onto a plain open street. The back exit is onto the river.
So, which one do we think we're going to use?
Point of infiltration, that's all I need.
Well, all
We
I can
don't
say is-
exactly.
Cressida does not have any expertise in this.
Yep, so I will
So
say
she'll
Yeah, no,
follow
that's fair.
your lead.
I will say right now too. What was it? I had a thing. I swear I had a thing. Oh yes. Nope, and it's gone again. We could also, if we would like, because this is our first heist, and I'll let some rules be loose. I'll ask one person to make one roll to see if we can get any additional information.
I think I'm gonna try the Riverside door.
Now, are we all gonna try the Riverside door?
No.
Splitting the party could be a
Cressida
problem.
is gonna hang back and just keep a watch out for anybody. Or be a lookout.
All right.
My plan is if I can manage to get in there, I can probably open the front door without being noticed by any of the people inside,
All right.
and then we can sneak in there.
So, is that our plan? We're gonna send Delisle in front of us?
Never go alone. I'll go with Alal just in case.
All right.
Okay, I'll wait with what I said.
All right. So we have a lookout and we have our actual infiltration group. So a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
Is this operation particularly bold or daring? I would say yes, because we're going in with no plan. Can any of our friends or contacts aid in this operation? So does
Yes.
anyone have people who can help us? Who?
I knows a guy.
You knows the guy? What does this guy
I
know?
knows the guy. He actually works for the Wisps.
Mm-hmm. Is it one of the two you have on your sheet?
It's not written down.
Okay, I'm gonna give me a consort roll.
Okay. Give you a corn sort roll.
Corn troll.
A corn sort.
Corn troll.
Okay, that's a 6.
Fuck you. Yeah, okay. You know a person who is part of the Wisps. They are not currently in the building as far as you are aware tonight. Some information I will give you right now. Window level, you know there's a catwalk on the inside of the building. So there's a catwalk, which is like a small metal walkway with the railing overlooking the rest of the building. You know that... How much would you have told this friend?
I would have told them that I was going to be picking something up from there. And would like to know what the floor plan is like.
They describe the main area being split between a workshop and a morgue. Moving towards the back of the building, there's a smaller common area with a minibar, and the roof access and catwalk access stairs. Place is aligned with bookshops, and in the middle of this, like kind of like jutting out of the wall, is Miss Kucha's warehouse or workhouse rather. You know, Wilhelmina Kuchaz is the leader of the Wisps. That is a kind of temporary setup, they were saying. It's kind of like reinforced wood. It's essentially a wooden box, and you know there is an extensive lock in that workshop. That is all the information you get.
That's all I need.
Alright.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna work my way up to the catwalk windows.
Alright. So, right now, catwalk window, I'm going with. Alistar, you following?
Yes.
Alright. So, our area of entry is our catwalk window. I have 1, 2... We're rolling 4... Nope, we're rolling 3 total die here. We want big number. Alright, that is a 6. So, our first obstacle, we will go in a controlled position as Alile and Alistar, you guys are coming from the roof down, like kind of rappelling towards this catwalk window. You see they are just barely locked. You see like a hair thin of a latch lock, basically keeping this window closed. Let's try and get in. Give me any action roll you want. And then Alistar, you may also additionally either try and help or do your own.
I'm gonna roll
Yes.
finesse.
Finesse
I
would
will-
work, wreck would work.
I will burn the 2 stress to give him a bonus dice.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a 5.
So,
Took me a second to remember how numbers work.
we're 5, but we are controlled. As we kind of slowly allow, you take your one of your daggers out and just kind of pop the window open. You slide this window into the building. It opens inwards, not outwards. You can get in. You guys can be in the building completely fine. You notice immediately there's 6 people in the building and lights are still on. This is not abandoned whatsoever. This is actually extremely in use tonight.
Yeah.
So we're into the catwalk. As you can see the full thing. I'll tell you right now of what you see and who you see. There is one person in the workshop. It looks like they're chiseling away at some sort of stone. There are two separate people you see dissecting bodies at the morgue. Additionally, you see somebody on the other side of the catwalk. They do not notice you, but it looks like they're taking some sort of break.
Okay.
There are additionally two more in the common area, and one last one is patrolling and looking around. As you see, they are just kind of monitoring the area.
Do I see a way to get to the front door without being noticed?
Unless you want to jump down off the catwalk in bright lights where there are people around the door, no, not really.
Okay.
Mm,
You could definitely try.
would I be able to
That's fair.
tranquilize the person that's on the catwalk with us without making too much noise?
Well, let's find out.
Do you want to?
Yeah, do you want to?
Well, because we don't want to risk him seeing us anyway, so we should probably just
Yeah.
Just drop them?
eliminate that possibility. Yeah.
Alright. So, mark off whatever you're using on your inventory to do that. Also, what are we bringing in for load? Are we going light, medium, heavy?
I always go light.
Normal.
I know
I'm
I'm
going
pointing
normal.
on my screen, but Ace and Eunice, what are we doing for load?
I'm going to go normal load.
Yeah,
I want a little bit more leeway to work.
Alright. So, Alistar, you're pulling out. What are you pulling out in order to administer this tranquilizer?
Question is, should I go blowgun or syringe? Because no matter what, it's one of the options I have.
This guy is going to be administered a sedative. It's just how.
Okay. How far away is he?
So he's on the opposite end of the warehouse. Unless you just spanning it, probably a solid 90 feet.
Yeah, blowgun's gonna be the good option there.
I will
Yeah,
also
probably.
note there are no lights on the catwalk level, just below.
That is good to know.
Yeah. Okay. So if we trank him, we could just leave him here till he wakes up. Yeah. Screw it. Blowgun. Try to hit him.
Give me a roll. Give me a roll to drag this dude. Are we skirmishing, hunting, prowl? All of those work? Or some random mixed up bullshit that you would convince me to do?
Yeah, can
Hunt
I roll a
literally
command?
says with precision shooting from a distance. All right. So I am gonna burn another 2 stress here, so I
Alright.
can push myself a little bit.
So, as we get into this first thing, I will say this is controlled. It's fairly far away. You feel confident in your tranquilizer. You're pretty certain if you hit, he's out. So I'll say controlled greater.
Okay. Then 1 bonus dice. Wish me luck.
No.
That's a 4.
It's a 4.
So as you take your blowgun out, you insert your like mini syringe dart. It travels towards you get him square in the jugular with it. It immediately starts to take effect as he slouches onto the rail, dropping what was in his hand on the floor below. As you hear a clunk from a glass. It looked like he was like flask, sorry, as a metal flask drops onto the floor below.
Okay.
Someone's going to notice that.
Well, it's one problem solved for now. We'll deal with the next problem as we go.
So, quick switching back. Cressida and Eunice. You see Alistar and you see Alile disappear through the catwalk window, and you are left outside. Are we just waiting until something happens, or do we have a plan?
I'm basically just keeping a lookout, see if any like blue coats show up that might ruin the things. Just like keep an eye out for anyone that might disrupt our operation.
All right.
I'm kind of
same,
halfway doing that. Yeah.
same thing. All right. I will ask either one of you, or if you want to do a group action, give me a survey. Let's call this.
Do you have any in survey?
No.
Did we choose the blind people for the lookout?
Okay, to be fair, I
I'm the
put
only
all of
blind
my
member of the
points in
party.
consort and sway and study.
Which was a
Can I?
diversify your options, hun.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Just push yourself.
I mean,
I just got rid of stress. You know
I
what?
could
I'm
do it.
doing a bad roll.
okay.
All right.
Survey it is. That's a 1 and a 2.
Yay!
Yippee.
So you're looking. Wait. So just to clarify, are you taking the 1 or are you taking the 2?
Oh no, I had to take the 1
Oh, okay. It's lowest.
because I don't have
That's
any
what I was
points.
asking. Fun
Yeah.
stuff. So, as you're just kind of what describe to me what Cressida and Eunice are doing to try and look inconspicuous at this moment. Like, are you like leaning against a wall? Are you just kind of standing in the middle of the street?
We have like a very fancy lantern lit. We're just like looking around.
I just don't.
We-
I look like I
we
look like I don't want
look
to be there.
like we're trying to be suspicious.
Who would have thought?
Like not be
I-
suspicious.
I look
It's like that
I
one
really
person
don't
doing the
care.
nervous whistle, like trying to like, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious.
So, um, Cressida, you're looking around. You are kind of stressed out, not in the mechanical sense, but in the emotional sense. You're sitting there waiting for something to happen. What Cressida doesn't see, is a new shipment. As you see as you don't see rather, a boat just kind of come up to the back entrance, and a new pair of bodies are being moved into the area.
What do they look? Shit, I
They
can't ask
are-
that
Well,
question.
They are fully bagged up, and it doesn't matter because we did not roll high enough.
Because
to
we
notice
don't
it.
know.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I'm also drugged, so I'm not even like.
yeah, you are out of
So
it.
that's even less of effect.
So, people on the inside. We are on the catwalk. We're still on the other side of the unconscious dude. Are we going to, any way, do anything with this guy who is very out of it, or are we going to leave him where?
I'm gonna start moving over to the front entrance. I'm just gonna leave him there. He looks like he just passed out.
All right, so
Yeah, so he looks
Maybe go
stable,
collect
though.
your
He doesn't
dart,
look
but
like
that's
he's
about
gonna
it.
fall off the catwalk, right?
no, he's the way he's kind of gone is he's like on his side. His one arm is over the railing, but everything else is on the catwalk.
Okay, okay. So then, yeah, we could just leave him there for the most
Yeah.
part. It should be fine.
So,
Just go collect the evidence to make sure that no one notices.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
to our front
jack
entrance. It's pretty open floor plan. Where you are right now on the catwalk is directly above the front entrance. Something
Yeah.
else you notice. Normally with our warehouse there would be a door. There's the regular door, the one you saw outside. And then you notice there's a smaller, almost airlock looking antechamber with a separate door. You don't know what it is. You don't know why it's there, but you notice there is another part of the building that is somehow hidden from the outside.
Can I try and like study that or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe see if there's some spiritual shit going on in there.
Yeah, if you want to try and get a better view of it, I'd take either study or attune if you want.
I don't have proficiency in either of them, so I'm gonna go with attune.
All right. This is going to be risky standard.
That's a 5.
All right. With that 5, one thing you notice is you kind of open your mind a bit. You try and sense your surroundings. Immediately you sense the presence of 12 different spirits in this building. Also something you understand. There is, in a lot of objects, spirits forced in. As you see, the secondary door has a rune carved in that is forcibly keeping a spirit in the door. You now see, from the back entrance, one person carrying 2 bodies over to the morgue. So are we going to try and move to the front entrance down these stairs, or are we going to go over the catwalk to try? Or did our plan change?
Did you see what X sent in chat
I did not. Let me check.
in general? It's just like, let me know when I can join without screwing up the Discord stuffs.
You can join now, because I have studio mode active, which I found out was a thing today. Okay, wait, no, frick, I thought it was. Damn it. You know, whenever I think a thing is worked out, it's always not.
Hang on, I'll
It
turn on my
happens.
camera.
If you can't tell, this is my technical difficulties noise.
Great. I want to be right back, actually. I'm just gonna walk away.
Also, sorry I'm eating. I haven't really
No
had much
worries.
of a chance to eat today.
Yeah, it's okay.
If anyone can complain about eating, let me just
I hear
pass
myself, I hate it.
all the food I have within arm's reach of me. I'm keeping going.
I'm trying to think of what that door actually is doing. Why do they have an airlock? Why did they put a ghost in it? What is going on?
It's in the airlock. Duh.
No, it's not in the airlock. The ghost is the airlock.
Well, I mean, they don't need to breathe, so.
So keep in mind, it's not a literal airlock. It is the best approximate we can make out of game to describe it.
So it's just like,
No, that type of structure is called an airlock.
so it's like the sphincter from Baldur's Gate, just
Or
less
just
fleshy.
a regular sphincter if we want to be biological about it, but like...
Wait, should we catch X? Are you caught up on what we've been doing?
Yes, well, I figure out technical difficulties.
Okay. Basically, Cressida's blind as a bat, as a lookout, so.
And I will
We
say
started our
for
heist.
narrative purposes, Gregor is with you currently.
Okay.
Do you want me to make any rolls to see what we can see?
Nah, you're good.
Yeah.
It's not gonna make up the 1 I rolled.
A 1 and a
okay.
2.
But I had to take the 1 because it was the lower dice I had to take.
I mean, a 2 wouldn't have been much better.
No, it wouldn't have, but like, it would have in spirit. You know, it would have just felt better.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, at
Like
least with
getting
the
a
1, I
19
know I
on a
can't
DC
dig any
20.
deeper.
There we go. Okay.
You're not trying hard enough
The
then.
Discord has fixed. We no longer have
Next time I'll
technical
bring a
difficulties.
pickaxe and dig.
Ah,
So, we have this setting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
don't know what
re-explain the
to
room real
do.
quick. So, on the roadside, we have first door. There's an antechamber airlock with a door that we have found has a ghost in it. Immediately to the right, there is a morgue. Immediately to the left, there is a workshop. Going down towards the back of the building, there is a temporary workspace with full walls and a locked door erected. Past that temporary walled area, there is a common area and a back exit with roof and catwalk exits or access near it. So at this point, as we are kind of deciding what to do, the person walking back and forth, the one on guard, kind of checking over people's progress and what's happening, kind of kicks absently and then looks down at the flask that was dropped by the tranquilized person. They're gonna pick it up, turn it over in their hand, and just kind of look around. We're gonna do a luck check.
I think. Yeah, that's a good idea.
You guys
Don't use me at the moment.
You guys want anything above a 3?
Yeah, that's generally how this works.
Nope, that fell off my table.
We believe in your skills.
We have a 4. So they look around the area, but not up to the catwalk. As they're just like, anyone seen Shane? Where the fuck did they put this? And they pocket the flask and continue walking.
Alright, I'm gonna see if we can make our way down as stealthily as possible.
Down to the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you want to be on floor level.
Mm-hmm.
While this is happening, to catch up what we're doing with Cresta, Eunice, and Gregor. I'll say you didn't notice the boat enter, but you noticed it leaving. As there is now a freshly lit lantern on the side and back of the building. Are we investigating?
Who has best stealth among us?
So,
So,
what I want from basically everyone, we can make this group actions if we want to. We're going to either make it towards our back entrance or to our ground level. I'm gonna call this for Lyle and Alistar. You're gonna get some risky limited here, unless you have anything to say about it. While Eunice, Cressida, and Gregor, you guys are gonna have just a risky standard. Whatever you would like to do to stealthily make it towards your destinations.
Fuck. I think that back entrance is honestly our best bet right now.
Probably.
So the catwalk stairs is right next to the back entrance. So we could regroup there pretty easily.
Yeah. Let's
And you said the
go and do
lanterns
that.
are in the back too?
Yep, so there's a new lantern hung up by the side of the back door. And going into the alley, it is lit up.
Okay.
So, are we rolling, and if so, what?
What are y'all guys' opinions?
I'm probably just gonna do prowl.
Yeah.
who are
Yeah,
we
that was-
stealing from?
I think it's
The
either a
Wisps.
prowl or a finesse,
The
right?
fan clubs and not the supernatural police, yeah.
Gotcha.
Is that the main thing you were worried about?
Everyone hated that. I hated that idea except me.
Stealing from the police?
Yeah.
The police...
It would've been
That's
fun.
only because it's That is only because it would be harder than doing it from here.
That's
And also, I
true.
don't want their attention on me.
There's three of us that
Fuck
have
them.
some history with the poet.
Those fuckers don't have jurisdiction to deal with most people. Unless there's ghosts related.
And who do we hang out with?
Me.
So, either a prowl or a finesse, right?
Yeah,
I'll let
prowl.
you decide that, and then I'll say yes or no.
I'm gonna roll prowl.
Same.
Is anyone wanting to group together in group actions?
Yeah, might as well. Prowl looking like.
All right. So who's leading the inside the building action?
Me.
Yeah, my prowl is a 0. You can have that.
All right. So Alile, you will take stress if Alistar fucks up.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So I'll have inside the building roll first.
I got a
Roll that.
6.
You got a 6?
Mm-hmm.
And then Alistar.
Yep.
Let me know what you get.
Oh, double 5.
Well,
Well,
that's-
fuck.
All right. So, you are only going to take a singular stress, Alile, as you guys try and quiet your footsteps as much as possible down these almost fire escape-like stairs. As you make your way down, you guys are on floor level. Immediately flatten yourself against a wall in a bookshelf. And you right now have line of sight with everyone in the common room. They do not notice you as of yet.
Mhm.
And you see the broad
Mhm.
side of the temporary workshop.
I wonder. Have I seen one of these spirit things before?
One of these spirit amulets?
Yeah.
Give me just a singular d6 for a luck check.
That's a 4.
You haven't seen one. You are familiar with them in concept, but you have not seen them.
Okay.
You could kind of have a general idea of what they might look like, but you have not had an example.
I was going to try and see if I can sort of like sense it out, since it is like a magic item that deals with ghosts.
That could be a possibility.
But it's going to be harder to do if I haven't seen it before, because I have no frame of reference.
Mhm. Outside,
Yeah,
we are trying to...
I'm just gonna work towards the door.
Absolutely. So we are going to try and work towards the back door on both spots. Are we rolling, or are we just walking up to it? We were rocking up to this door.
I'm not rocking up to this door.
Is there anybody around?
Not that you see, no.
I don't know. Are we doing this as a group?
I mean, if you guys
Are you
want to
gonna leave someone
roll,
behind?
no, I'm saying because if you guys want to roll at all, because I'm going to roll no matter what.
Do you want to do it as a group action though?
I'm open to that, yeah.
Who has
Okay.
Marks and Prowl? Or Hunt, I would also accept. Or Finesse.
I have points in finesse.
I'll accept it.
Okay.
I'll stretch it enough.
Okay.
So,
I have
everyone
0 in
give me
everything.
Finesse rolls then. And this will stress out Eunice in one way or another.
Wait, I'm so confused. If we do it as a group, why are we rolling?
So,
And then-
no
what?
matter what, we take Eunice's result. You guys are essentially demonstrating your burden towards Eunice carrying the action.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
I got
We're trying to determine how much baggage we are with our rolls.
Literally,
essentially.
yeah.
Okay, I got 2 4s,
Okay.
so it's not bad.
2 4s
Um,
and
What am I rolling? Like
Finesse.
risky. Okay.
Finesse.
risky standard.
Finesse. Sorry, hold on. Finesse. Risky.
Yo.
Standard.
Yo.
I don't know what I rolled.
Oh no.
Yo. Yo.
Is it a 1 or 2 1s?
It's a 1 and a 6.
All right, so Eunice,
Take
But
the
it's
lowest.
lowest
take,
result.
Yeah, it's
So
take
it's
the
one.
lowest.
Yeah,
So
you're
it's-
gonna take a cool 3 stress.
I'm sorry.
You do.
It's okay. We failed anyway.
You're bringing the clear.
Wait, Eunice,
You're
what was
bringing
your
the
what was
tank.
your roll? I don't,
It was a 1. We failed,
Oh
dog.
fuck. Okay. So.
Yeah.
As we move towards the door,
We got the loser squad.
we click open the door, and there's a distinct clunk of a lock being attempting to be forced. I am going to start a clock. This is going to be Wisps alerted. It is a 6-point clock. And I'll tell you right now,
Okay.
we just filled the first slot.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just gonna go ahead and unlock that door.
Yeah, unlocking it from the outside or inside.
Inside, yeah.
Do you have a key for it? Because it's key on both sides.
Why the fuck would it be keyed on both sides?
I don't know, man.
Some business doors do be like that, unfortunately.
Yeah, that
Um,
makes sense. Flashback. I have the key because I went here earlier to actually pick something up because I work with these people semi-regularly.
Why would you not?
Okay. Give me a consort roll. Risky standard. Okay, this is actually a really good explanation of a flashback also. This is good. I like this.
Flashback.
Okay.
I have the key.
Flashback. I
Nobody.
do have it, actually.
That's a 6.
Fuck you!
Woo!
Yeah, you're gonna take 1 stress. As
This
you,
dice has been rolling really fucking well.
As you
This
flick,
one's going to dice jail.
As you flick the key into your hand and unlock the back door. You got this copy from your guy. Also, for a lore, like just a narrative thing, what were you picking up?
Oh, I was picking up some spirit grass that I use to make my incense.
Nice. So,
They have a small like greenhouse facility that they work with sometimes.
a lot of it's on the roof, yeah.
And yeah. And they're where I get it, so.
They're your source. Cool.
Hmm.
So, as the party is regrouped at the back exit,
Hide.
Hmm?
Hiding.
Hiding. Yes, we are not trying to be seen at all. We're all together in one area. We are not seen yet. What are we doing? How about where is our target? Anyone who would like to, give me any roll you can to try and either intuit or physically see our target.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a tune while we're hiding.
So I'll accept a tune, study, survey, pretty much
Okay,
anything
cool.
that lets you gain information.
Shush.
I will
Hermit.
study.
Study.
So
I'm a fight until I
study.
get it.
So,
no, you
Are we
can't
doing-
punch to find the amulet.
are we doing risky limited again?
So who is rolling?
Me.
Me.
Okay, so, for the 4 of you, everyone but Alile is gonna get, limited. And then Alile will get standard. It's all risky.
I got a
6.
4.
That's another 4.
Oh my god, a W.
Oh,
Well,
what's your
I got a
W,
6 and a
Eunice?
1, but I actually have advantage in this, so I got a 6.
Cool. So, immediately, Cressida. With that 6, thinking about it, if you have a valuable object, it's gonna be behind a lock. The only lock you can think of that you see is in this temporary workshop.
Okay, so it should be here.
So then, we're gonna go to Eunice. What did you get again?
A 5.
5. And that was also a survey.
Yes.
You notice a different thing, because you are
Oh, I think it was a study actually.
a study. Okay, that's even
Yeah.
better. You notice a slightly different thing. You're still thinking the same general deal. And you're trying to think of this lock in particular. You hear the jingling of a key ring on the man who picked up the flask. So he's the one going around monitoring progress. That is a 4 from Alistar, correct?
Correct.
On study or survey?
Study as well.
Study as well. You're thinking probably in that locked room we're figuring out. Additionally, you think there might be somebody in that workshop, realistically, right? Especially if it's currently locked, which you don't know yet. There has to be someone in there.
Yeah.
Especially when it is completely blocked from the rest of the building. This is supposed to be secret. Lyle, also with a 4 or with a 5? So 4. You immediately, again, try and open your mind. You are bombarded with information. As you hear essentially the screeches of different spirits trying to escape several objects. You get the secondary front door. You get a bunch in the locked workhouse. You notice from the other side of the bookshelf, where the morgue is, you hear forming spirits of the 2 bodies. There's a lot of information. I'm gonna ask you to take a stress because of the amount of stuff you are currently seeping into your mind. I saw a hand up. Were you stretching or were you like
Stretching, and my
Okay.
cat's up on my window right now, so she's
Nice.
been at me.
Aha.
So, yeah.
all right? With that information,
All right. I think it's near the morgue.
Of course it would be.
so as a recap, there is currently 2 people actively performing autopsies.
In the place in the room
morgue.
we're in. Yeah.
And then, so as just a general recap of the people in the building. 3 over by the common area, chatting and drinking. We have the 1 unconscious in the catwalk. The 1 doing loops. 2 in the morgue. It seems the 1 in the workshop has moved over to the common room. And you do not know if there's any in the temporary workshop.
Okay. Where's the temporary workshop in relevance to the morgue?
Okay, so
Relation to the morgue.
morgue is near the front entrance. The temporary workshop is other wall and in the middle. So
Okay.
you would expose yourself if you checked twice in both areas.
So it is a decent distance away.
Around like 40 feet to either place.
Do I know what the range of the amulet is?
Like its use?
Yeah, it's a use range.
Generally, from what you've heard, it's touch. It's hovering over the actual body itself. So
All right.
unless the people
let's-
in the morgue are currently using it, it may not be there.
Does it look like they're just doing autopsies?
You don't have a line of sight. There's a bookshelf in the way.
That's fair.
Any other questions
All right,
before we act?
let's move a little closer.
All right. So are we trying to line of sight the morgue?
Yeah.
All right. So moving along this bookshelf, you're going to scoot and kind of peek over the workshop, or the bookshelf. Sorry. A couple things happen at once. We are going to have the patroller at this point start to make his way, turning around. He has not seen you yet, but he is very close if we do not do something soon.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the two bodies that are now fresh in the morgue. They're currently just on a counter, like a marble slab counter. Haven't been opened yet. The current one being opened, you notice this isn't a science immediately. This is like archaic, like medieval, cutting stuff open and finding out what's in it. It's very aimless. They don't seem to have a clear goal. You do not see the amulet on them. And additionally, you notice there are, first of all, very large sharp objects on a tray in front of them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask right now. I will put a timer on for 1 minute. What are we doing about the patrol and coming closer?
All right, let's break line of sight with him. And
You can't
try
always
to
try and
get...
drug him.
No.
No thanks.
Okay,
I can hit him from a distance with more tranquilizer.
So it is also open
I-
floor plan, so that might be seen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Let's try to break line of sight with him. Get
How are we gonna
behind
do that?
things.
Can we
I-
do that already? We can't.
You got 5 feet
Scooby-Doo.
with you.
That's fair.
Is there a door? Right?
There's the back door.
And
if
make
you
our
wanna
way...
trace back.
Yeah. Let's just dip out and then dip back in.
We can always like actually plan
yeah, like
it
wait
out
until
once
we
we're
hear
out
their
there, too.
footprints go past. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the play.
There's also the catwalk entrance near us if we want to go up.
I vote for up.
It would be harder
Yeah.
to see us on the catwalk, so we should probably just go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Just to stuff around a little bit.
So as we all move towards the catwalk, if that is the general consensus,
Mm-hmm.
during this time, I'm just gonna do a quick character check-in. How are we feeling?
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling pretty good.
Cressida is still a little drowsy.
I guess Alistar is a little stressed.
Eunice is very stressed, actually.
Very stressed.
So,
Doesn't want to be
yeah.
here.
No.
How's Gregor?
Very confused.
Very confused. Is that in character or
That's
out of
also-
character?
Yes.
Would you like some out of character explanation, if there is any?
It would probably help because I feel like I'm gonna fuck something up if I don't know what
So what would
exactly
you
we're
like
trying
to
to do.
know? What are you missing out of this? Because you did.
I
miss
guess
the first
just-
bit.
Yeah, I think it's just some of the context stuff. Like,
Our
What-
target is an amulet that, when placed above a corpse, can create a ghost.
oh, okay,
Yeah, and
The
this
thing you
is
got from legs.
yeah.
Yeah.
That part I remember. I just couldn't remember exactly what we needed and
What the
exactly
target
how we
was
were going
exactly,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Chewy.
All right.
hello. Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
So, as we head up to the catwalk, we see this patrolling guard, kind of look around, and when he makes it to the morgue, he is going to stop and start talking to the other people. I'm not even going to ask for a check for this or a roll. we hear them talking about someone coming, like some sort of superior coming in to check. Something about like not necessarily an evaluation, but like a just a check-in.
Excuse me.
That's a little concerning. All right, we should probably find a way to get into that locked room.
So we remember the keys jingling on the patroller.
Shit, you're right.
Drugs.
I mean, if we're gonna take the keys, we're
Mm.
gonna have to take them out.
Not unless you have something that wears off in about 5 minutes.
Make. Oh, I could do like the inventory thing. An unusual weapon. I can make it like a blow dart with the vial of slumber essence. Just make it less of a dose.
I just had an idea.
Go ahead. We need ideas.
We could try and attract him to the catwalk
And then like 5 on
by
one
like
there.
making noises.
And then trank them on it.
Like maybe
Train
have a
him on
bottle
it, or
roll.
like, yeah, something like that. Crank him on it, roll a bottle off, something like that. Get the keys, and then that would make a lot more sense why he would disappear if he was dealing with something up there.
All right. Sound good for everyone?
Sure with that.
And then Luna has...
We have our tranquilized person, and we can like roll a bottle off where he was, basically.
All right. So, yeah, we are going to just pull an empty bottle out. I'm not going to count this towards inventory because it's bottle. I'm not going to call that specialized heist material. And we are just going to... Are we rolling it off or just making some noise?
Rolling it off
All
to
right.
where it like shatters on the floor or something.
I don't know if my mic's picking up. Wouldn't that attract like a lot more people than we need?
Maybe.
We can deal with that when it comes.
Okay.
But provided that's the case, they would either be more focused on the shattered glass or the person who just dropped the bottle. And if that's the case, we can just slink away and still stay hidden.
Hopefully.
Reminders that we have... I think most of us are fairly stressless mechanically. If we want to... Wait. No, there we go.
Adjust our situation.
Oh.
Yes. No, it's
There
my
goes Cinta's
camera
camera.
was bugging out. We good.
I actually meant to ask, but at the same time we were in the middle of something. Did I regain any stress or lose any stress? Because I said I wasn't.
Oh, we never did your downtime.
Yes. So
yeah, I was
will,
because I was just literally resting. I wasn't-
Right now, do you want to roll for it, or would you like to just take the average?
I'll take the average, I guess.
Are you using
Saves
both
us time.
actions?
I'm
you-
literally just.
So you would
6 stress total.
Yeah, 6 stress. Do you have 6 stress?
I have 5.
We will resolve that later.
That's over stress.
I will just make a note of that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother with it right now, but that is a mechanic we will talk about later.
So do I just get rid of it all right now?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to go into trying to get more stress than I need.
No, that's completely fine. That is a good point. So, we are kicking a bottle over the edge pretty much as we roll it down to the floor, shattering on the ground. Are we doing it right near the patrolling guard or somewhere else?
Right near where the dude is passed out.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Would you like to make this a roll, or would you like to just do it?
Maybe like a luck check would make sense.
I'll roll a luck check on my part then. Even or odd?
Even.
That's cocked. Alright. Yeah, you shatter the glass, from where the knocked out guy is. It smashes, in between the morgue and the common area. So where you guys basically were hiding before. You hear a lot of people perk up, just kind of look amongst themselves as the larger patroller walks over, looks up, and sees a unconscious man over the barister. And just kind of sighs. Looks over to the side. James, clean up this damn glass. I need to check on Shane. As he walks up the catwalk. We have a person incoming.
Can I
We do.
not hide in such a way, but like prepare in such a way that I can come up behind him, make him quiet so he doesn't attract attention?
We want a stealth takedown here?
Yes.
Alright.
I don't know what I'm rolling for that, but I'm gonna say skirmish.
I'll take it.
I-
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
feel like
Are we
it's close
using...
combat, hold a position,
Yeah.
battle wrestle.
Are we
If he
using
thrashes too much, it would definitely be a
extreme violence
skirmish.
here, or are we using...
No, I just wanted to, like, you know when in movies where people come up behind, like,
Yeah.
do that and like go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to
So
sleep,
I want
sort
to
of
just
thing.
touch base, because this is an important thing.
Think
We are
that's
not using
finesse.
weapons for this, correct?
I wasn't planning
No.
to.
Okay. So, give me that skirmish. We're gonna be risky standard. You can do anything you want to change that.
Push myself maybe, but
So also, because you weren't here
Yeah.
for the dice, the new rules we were talking about, you can give up position for effect. So you can be in a desperate position for greater effect, if you also would like to.
You can also push yourself to increase the effect.
So it doesn't necessarily only need to be a die.
Yeah, you can push yourself to get like greater effect.
You know how you do the risky standard? You can push yourself and make it like risky greater or risky whatever, like higher effect.
gotcha.
Yeah. So
Like, make the effect more potent.
also a
I'm-
recap
I'm-
for everyone. Position is the danger you put yourself in. Effect is what you get out of that situation.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I will push myself to get great. I
Better
don't know what
effect.
it would
Greater
go up
effect,
to.
not an extra die.
Submit extra die.
So are you using
No.
an extra die? Because you could push yourself for either or.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did
you
two,
don't
so
get both.
I will re-roll that because I did
That's fine.
two
We
because
can
I
just
thought I
consider-
was.
We can just consider it your extra die then.
We can just
I
chop
did,
off
but
that
I
extra
did-
dice.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd
okay.
chop it off because I did both.
Yep.
So
So only one extra.
I got a
die.
six and a 2, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good at skirmish, so we're taking the 6.
Alrighty.
Come up behind, clap hand over the mouth as you just kind of squeeze as much as you can with your forearm. Though it's kind of very awkward for your handling of it.
Oh yeah.
It still works as you kind of like, you know when some people like that one wrestling move when you grab by the throat and you pull them up and then push them down. It's kind of
Yeah.
like that scenario, but by the jaw, as you clamp his jaw shut and just kind of slam him against a wall as quietly as you can, and just kind of squeeze the air out of him as much as you can. It is
Perfect.
very effective as he is out cold.
I'm just
I
gonna
think
go
I'm
up
gonna
and
just,
like-
drop a
yeah.
drop of slumber vial essence into his
Just
mouth.
making sure
Just-
he's down.
Yeah, double tap.
I want to yoink the keys.
Jesus.
I
Alright,
thought
we
thought
really
she
did
was
this
just
for.
gonna slink up and grab the key.
Nope.
Yeah, you
just
do.
one drop into the mouth. Alright. Okay. So, We are going to grab the key ring. Also, what we see, as we kind of secure this man, you notice there is a large machete-like knife, with what looks like a battery pack at the end.
Oh shit.
Fucking electric
What?
thing.
So
He has an electric sword.
almost all of you would know this. Electricity is more potent against Ghost. He has an electrified
yeah.
machete on him.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just kind of hidden on the inside of his vest. It's just a full machete that can be tasered.
Sounds like a ghost hunter.
Additionally, you would know this.
No.
Eunice. It's not a good battery pack. When you look at it, you're like, oh no, this is very shitty work. You're pretty sure it's got a 25% chance of short circuiting and exploding, trying to turn it on. It is not an effective piece of engineering at all.
It's only 25%.
I'll leave that there. Just leave it there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How about sabotage it? Make it 100% to blow up. Next time someone tries to use
Don't.
it.
Definitely
This is
don't.
out of character.
I'm good.
Out of character. Out of character.
I'm good.
Oh, no,
I'm good.
about that? What's up?
They probably either didn't have the right materials or they had to put it together fast. If the last one is the case, why would they have needed it?
Oops.
Because you can. Something might be going on here.
I don't. Yeah.
Anywho's,
At this point,
let's just move down
Eunice is
and get into
on
the locked
edge.
area.
no, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go.
So
Let's just get what we came for and leave.
Yeah,
That was always the plan.
Please.
I'm in favor of that.
we are going to just sprint towards the workshop. We now have a mortician cleaning up glass between us and the temporary building.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think we just slink across the wall.
Unless we want to go
Of
loud,
the open
which is
floor
an
plan?
option.
No.
I am
No,
very
no.
good at being a distraction.
There's
I think
no.
the distraction would be how the hell you got in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I could act like I was drunk and got in there that way.
In what way?
Would that make sense to you, Ace, if that happened at your workplace?
I mean, it'd be a lot more likely that some random drunk stumbled in than than just a group of people.
You also dress like a businesswoman everywhere you go.
My inventory says I can do things differently.
It's called a flashback.
Flashback.
Yeah.
I had different clothes on.
Well,
Flashback, my closet isn't only purple.
oh no, I meant like I could do like subterfuge supplies.
No.
There's trickle makeup kit, selection of blank documents, costume jewelry, reversible cloak, and distinctive hat, that type of stuff. Just costume change now.
Are you going to costume change?
Yes.
All right.
Turn my
Okay.
jacket inside out so it's not purple. It's one of those we can turn inside out now. It's just like black.
Nice.
Make it look like I was actually at a party. Get like a cloak on. Do some makeup so you can't tell it's me. With the jacket, slouch a little bit so I seem a little shorter. I take out my fine bottle of whiskey
That you always have on you, yes.
that I always have on me. I
It's
chug
an
about
endless
halfway.
decanter.
Yeah, I chug about half of it and then spill a little
Just
bit on my
now?
clothing.
Just right
so
on the spot?
Yes. So I like look and smell the part.
That's not gonna stay down real easy, hon.
Just be like, hey, do you know what the most effective ways to pretend to be drunk is? Get actually
Getting
drunk.
drunk.
Method acting.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, we've said that Callista has a very high tolerance for alcohol, but she knows how to
That's
act
2
drunk.
characters ago. Callista's 2 characters ago.
This is you. This is you.
No, not Callista.
Callista's dead.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Callista is 3 out of game years.
How many times have I said Callista today?
Once.
Like once or
Okay.
twice. Yeah.
That's why it's so
Cressida.
out of the blue.
Okay,
Alright, so you are
Cressida.
costume
Yeah.
changing. So you are going to make
Yeah.
yourself seem drunk, and you're just gonna walk down the catwalk?
Oh no, I'm gonna
This might
break
as well
a
be
window
happening.
and kind of act like I kind of fell in.
I don't
Get
think
there
there's any
eventually.
windows on ground
The
level.
windows are like
Yeah.
up, I think.
Hmm.
You could pretend to stumble in through the back door.
That's
Yeah.
what I'll do then.
The door we
Okay.
opened,
Sorry?
the door that we had left open, we
Yeah.
could just pretend that you just stumbled in through there.
Alright.
Like, bartender, I want another drink.
Okay. Alright.
What is she?
I don't know what you're
doing?
gonna roll, but give me a roll. Oh, and this. Okay,
Alright, we
I'll
need
say
to
right
move
now,
quickly.
This roll is going to decide both what you do, and what the rest of the wisps in the warehouse do.
Okay, this is. I'm gonna do sway because like
It
say
looks
something with charm, logic, deception, disguise, or bluff. And if this ain't a bluff, I don't know what is.
This is both disguise, bluff, and
Yeah.
Cole, you seem disapproving.
No. I just want to know at one point I said Alexa for my Alexa to start talking.
Oh.
Yeah. So before you roll anything, I'm telling you right now, this
is gonna be another minecart situation.
This is a desperate situation. It is going to have limited effect. Do you want to attempt to do
Okay.
anything to change that?
No, I'm gonna push myself to increase the effects.
Okay. So we got standard.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a bargain or phone a friend?
I think I'm fine.
You think you're fine?
Yep.
This would have been the best time to do a deal with Devil. Just
Yeah, but that scares me IRL. That gives me IRL stress.
Let's hear that
Oh,
bargain,
okay.
Zins.
You know what?
This
Yeah,
will-
let's hear the
You know
bargain
what? Hear me out.
first.
Oh my god.
I'll hear you out, but I might not use it.
Okay. So, were you to take this devil's bargain, I want to double check my note because I want to know. All right.
No way.
So, in this scenario, with the devil's bargain, I'll let you take this. You will get the extra die. I don't know how to explain this without giving you a lot of out-of-game knowledge. Somebody will remember your face here, and it will interact with another group that remembers your face.
I think I'm gonna put off that for today.
Alright,
Because I am skilled in sway. Ish.
alright, give me those rolls. Anyone else trying to assist, or are we waiting in the wing?
Okay, that's a 5.
I'm waiting.
absolutely waiting.
That's a 5.
Alright. On a 5. You see, 2 people from the common area who have direct line of sight to the back entrance. Just kind of look at you, look at each other, and they just kind of get up from their seat. You see the third one is even confused too. And they're going to walk over to you You see they pull the side of their jacket and reveal weapons, just plain as day. They're not trying to hide anything. And the first one, kind of blonde-haired woman, kind of tied up in a bun, is just gonna be like, leave.
Hey, I heard the party's nearby. You want a drink? I got drinks.
All right. And you see the two of them are gonna start ushering you out of the building.
Okay.
Ooh.
Would you like to resist any of that?
Very slightly, but like, do let them actually let me go. Like, hey, is this a dance? Are we dancing now?
So you are okay with leaving the building at this time?
Yes, because
Alright.
this is all for distraction for the rest of the people, and I say this was a good distraction.
Yeah, and you already drew 2 of them away, so that's
yeah.
something.
Two of the people walk out the door with you. They close the door behind them, outside within the alley with you. Doesn't matter how inebriated Cressida is. She knows she's in danger currently with these two people.
Well, right now she's not inebriated, just acting.
Okay. Well, after slamming real quick half a whiskey bottle.
Okay, but we've said Cressida is like a good drinker, and for like a
Yes,
Goliath,
that is
Yeah.
canon.
Unfortunately-
Okay,
Yes.
that's
Still.
canon, but your stomach's
combo.
still not agreeing with you right now after you, like, 5-second half whiskey bottle.
Like, whiskey's a sipping drink. You are not okay. Like, you're okay, but like, are you okay?
Your guts
maybe not
aren't okay.
100%, but more like at 90 or 80%.
Honestly, that's besides the point currently. You have two armed people out in a alley with you.
Hey, did the party move out here?
And with that, we
Ah.
are going to take a real quick break.
Okay.
So we are going to collect
Okay.
ourselves, collect our plans, and we will be right back. Where's
I'm
the-
gonna go get snacks.
Yes, that is also my plan.
I'm just gonna go refill my water
I
bottle.
know there is a break screen. There we go.
I don't know
You are Walter White.
And we're back.
Oh,
Welcome.
Alrighty.
uh,
So, our situation right now, we got most of us up by the catwalk, as we have 2 unconscious people up there, and 2 more menacing figures outside in an alley, alone with
with
Cressida.
me.
In between us and the workshop is still a singular mortician. We can sprint, but there's still someone in the way. Whether or not we choose to acknowledge that person is up to you.
Excuse me.
Okay. Let's just ignore them and hope they don't notice us.
Just run right past.
Yep.
Actually, the people here, what exactly have they been wearing? Could we just blend in?
Just take their clothes.
Yeah, we've
Steal his
knocked out
look.
2 people. We might be able to just at least hide 2 people in proper like attire.
Steal his look.
So I'll say right now, there is no necessarily uniform that these people are wearing.
Mhm.
Obviously the morticians are wearing like full, not necessarily scrubs, but essentially like the waxy aprons.
The white, yeah, okay.
Butcher apron.
Yeah. They're like pure matte black. Other
Just
than
so
the
that they.
gloss.
Yeah, it is butcher apron.
So,
Easier to hide bloodstains on black.
there's not necessarily anything you could change into from the catwalk, unless you want to try and put on the
There's
vest
the guard
of the
suit, I
patrol.
guess. Yeah.
One of us should slip that vest on.
Yeah, because what it sounds like, just from the conversations happening with some people, is they know more or less everyone by name in the building.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say in that case. It might not be worth it. It might just be better to just hide and go. Okay.
But the
Forgo
vest is
my
free
idea.
armor.
I wouldn't call it armor and more just a tweed vest, but yeah.
Yeah. It might just be like those highlighted orange glistening vests. It might not even be anything special.
Yeah, what do you mean? That's
Well,
armor.
I put it there.
It helps protect you from moths.
So, Alile currently has the key. To the, or yeah, you picked up the key ring, right? Who has the key ring?
I have it.
Okay, so we have Eunice with the key ring, and we have Alile with the backdoor key, or just the external entrance keys. So how are we gonna get Eunice both down to the floor and across?
We gonna fucking run.
All right. Also, as a recap, this temporary workspace, you can see the roofing, like the ceiling of it, like from the catwalk. It doesn't go straight to the ceiling of the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Before I run,
Yes.
how just as a mental preparation, how many keys are on the screen?
Sorry.
How many keys are on the keyboard? Or
you know what? I'm gonna roll a d6, and that's the number.
And Luna,
That's how many keys there are.
Your audio is coming in kind of muffled.
Is it?
Okay, we're good.
Not anymore.
Okay,
Okay.
I had to pick my mic up. I'm sorry.
It's your lucky day. There's only one key ring currently. There's only one key on the ring right now.
Okay. Okay.
You see some kind of like, there's the full lock key, and then there's like, it looks like an ownership, like a key ring ownership dog tag almost attached to it, as well as a little crow charm.
Oh.
Also, the name
Echoes.
on that tag reads, Conrad Kuchaz.
Conrad Kuchaz.
Conrad Kuchaz.
Okay.
Conrad Kuchaz. 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 Conrad Kuch
Yeah, that's the name.
So you got the one key. You can get it prepped in your hand to just like charge at the
Yeah,
door,
it's
holding it out. Is anyone running interference or distraction? Because like
Are y'all
in
coming with me? Please, please, somebody
in
come with me.
in an
I mean, to be
alternate
fair, I'm
universe,
already
Yes, I'm
running
coming with you.
yeah,
distraction.
in an alternate universe, somebody can play linebacker and just take out like absolutely body this mortician while Eunice walks.
Please.
Sorry, is there only one mortician?
There's one in
Every
line of
time you
sight.
say that someone's a mortician, it scares the crap out of me for a split second.
Yeah, hold on. There's only one, right?
There's one in the way. The other one
Yeah.
is still doing an autopsy and is busy.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, how hard would it be to tranquilize them and then just put them on the catwalk? Just start going one by
So, yeah,
one down the
currently-
line.
There's only 3 people in the building. The mortician
have
doing his
trees.
job, the one in the
fucking
way,
care.
and then the guy in the common room who just was mildly stirred by Cressida's distraction.
Okay. I. Yeah.
Get off there!
I'm just assuming cat.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that's chewing.
So what we
She got
could
on the
do,
sewing table.
what we could do is I could flash over to Cressida while we brainstorm a bit more.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
Yes.
back to anxiety, I guess.
All right, so Cressida,
Thank you, please.
you are physically thrown onto the ground in the alley. As these two figures, the blonde hair bun lady, as well as it looks like an older man, kind of like salt and pepper, like skunk beard going on. As they kind of just loom over you. Their weapons are still very visible. They haven't put their closed their jackets at all. The older man starts to talk. Now tell me, where you coming from? That door last time I checked was fairly locked.
This ain't the bar? No, that. What street are we on?
Would you like to roll?
No,
Are
I'm
you
like asking
asking-
them, like,
I'm saying, would you like to roll for this interaction?
yeah. I'm
Alright.
assuming it's still sway.
It's whatever you want it to be. You're gonna get standard effect. I
Okay.
will tell you right now. I'll lay out the situation in front of you. If you don't give them the answer they want, there will be violence.
Okay.
So I'm gonna call this a desperate action.
Okay. Man, if we weren't doing milestone at the moment, I would be racking up XP today.
Yeah. Most likely after the
Okay.
heist is concluded, we will probably do a level up. So,
Okay.
is there any questions you want to out? You already rolled. All right.
Sorry.
Nope. You rolled.
It's a 2 and a 6.
Taking the highest is a 6.
Yeah, 6.
All right. So you kind of just ask, what street is it? The lady's gonna just ask, mind if I search you real quickly? I want to see if there's any breach in security. You know, again, as my friend over here says, it's an extremely locked door. If you just stumbled in, there's a bigger issue here.
Oh yeah, sure. The only thing that should be on my identity at the moment should be the fine bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, they patch it down. They don't find anything. Are you currently carrying any piece of ID or cash on you?
what's something that would be decent to like amount of cash to carry with you, but like
Probably
not
like
too much? Like
just like a handful of kestrels, probably.
Oh,
yeah, for like a night
according to
drinking.
according to 2.5 Men, it's $36.
Thank you, Cole. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much needed information.
Okay,
Yeah, you got like a couple kestrels. It gets you pretty much like across town on a trolley car, and then a couple drinks, and then a trolley car to another bar to get another
and
couple drinks.
they can probably assume by like the amount I'm drinking that I probably already spent some money.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they pat you down. And you see the younger woman just kind of looks at the older man and is going to, fully not even trying to hide it, is going to take 1 coin from you.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see it.
All right. All right.
I
then.
have bigger problems at the moment.
On your way.
Okay, can you direct me to the nearest speakeasy then? I thought it was on the street.
Bless you.
So the whole point of a speakeasy is you can't find it unless you know about it.
There was one nearby. No. I had some
Look,
dwarven holiday pass.
you're probably looking for the heart. So just over there, and he gestures to the other side of the river.
Okay, thanks,
Oh.
gentlemen. I'm gonna stumble in that direction.
Into the river?
Yes.
All right.
Splash.
Starts swimming across.
And they're going to watch you leave. They're not going in yet.
I figured the more of an entertainment value I can provide for them.
The more you distract them.
Yeah,
All right, yeah. You do that.
I'm just gonna start swimming.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Inside the building, we have had a tiny bit of time to think. What we got? Flashbacks are an option.
Okay,
I think we should just fucking run.
You know
just
what?
go for it.
I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Don't you dare.
What does that
You
mean?
could just tranquilize him too.
I know. I was either thinking that or one of us has to tackle this guy.
And then
I
there's the
think
other
tranquilizing
guy.
him would be a lot easier.
I mean, like,
No, there's only one guy as far as we know.
There's
Oh,
one
yeah.
guy in the way of where you're going.
there is
other guy
3
is
total
That's
in the
right, yeah.
building still.
But we know there's 3 people in the building.
And we
Or
tranquilize
someone
all
does that.
3 of them and put them on the catwalk. Alright, screw it. Alright, going for another tranquilizer.
All right. Where are you firing from? From ground level or from above in the catwalk?
Above in the catwalk, because it'd be a nice, easier advantage point to try and get directly at
All right.
him.
I'm gonna call this controlled standard.
Alright. I'm gonna stress myself out about it. Control
You're gonna give yourself an extra
standard.
die.
Gonna give myself an extra die because I am bad at hunting. I'm good with chemicals, bad with hunting. That's a 4.
All right.
I can work with all of these 4s.
Yeah, we can work with 4. As you line up, shoot it. You're a bit more off the mark from your last one. As it goes into this mortician's thigh, you still got around from the apron, so it's not like it missed him completely. You get him directly in the thigh while he's like leaning down to clean up glass. You see he fuck, and he looks down at the dart, notices it, starts to get up and make noise as the sedative takes effect, and he falls down trying to get up onto the glass. It is both noisy with the glass being scattered around again, and noisy as he managed to make a creak, like a physical, like, expellation of air. Expulsion, not expellation.
gonna grab my dart on the way out eventually. Uh, I give a thumbs up from the catwalk.
You give a thumbs up to Eunice as you see um the remaining two, because you have a bird's eye view of this, as you see the remaining
Yep.
two people be distracted from whatever they're doing. Eunice, you got a thumbs up, and
Watching me-
you don't have
watching
line
me
of sight of
take a
the other
swim.
people. What are we doing?
Okay.
We are booking it. Everyone left is booking it.
I don't do that because I don't see anybody, so I'm just gonna fucking.
Yep. So
I'm
Eunice
sure.
booking it, Alile booking it, Gregor, are we booking it?
I don't like it.
All right, and then Alistar, are you keeping Overwatch on top?
I'll keep watch for now,
All right.
in case I need to trank somebody else.
Because we are prioritizing speed over stealth here. Right now
No.
I'm going to completely just erase the clock we were talking about alerting them. They know you're here. As there is a sprinting group of people
No.
past both a knocked out mortician and the one that was currently doing work, which has line of sight of the door. The person in the common area hears all this scuffling and just kind of whips around the corner. So on either side you have one person, one with a very sharp implement in his hand, and another with a sharp implement on his belt that can be grabbed. So
I'm fighting.
you guys
I'm gonna.
make it to the door. As they start walking in. Sorry, what was that, Ix?
I'm gonna. If they start going to attack, I'm gonna pull out my cleaver thingy.
Yes. So immediately you are on the common room side. So you see the person whip around, look at you guys, his eyes go wide as he opens his jacket and pulls out a similar but smaller electrified knife. He does not turn it on, but he is making his way towards you. You pull out your cleaver. What's happening, Lyle? You see the mortician in the middle of an autopsy, just with a full bone saw in his hand.
I am running.
All right. Okay, Eunice,
What's up?
give me a check to open the door under stress. So I'm gonna call this a desperate action with standard
Yes.
effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, about that. With the desperate action, would we mark XP in like the attribute we did it in?
Yes, you would.
Okay, so I did that twice.
Okay. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a finesse roll
All right.
here.
Finesse. Does anyone want to help Alile? Not Alile, sorry. Eunice.
Yes.
Okay.
You got this.
I'm helping Eunice.
Gregor about to punch a motherfucker out. You got this.
I would, but I'm currently swimming across the river.
So okay, I just want to establish also, Lionsbrook, not a warm place. It's like climately, it's New York. So
Yeah.
you're just fully.
This is awful.
Like
I'm just
Fully swimming across a cold fucking
imagine you swimming from Manhattan to Brooklyn. Like that's essentially what you're trying to do, but a bit shorter. I'm saying that kind of walk.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's
Not
bad.
Brooklyn.
It's
No,
bad.
Brooklyn's not the borough I'm looking at. Staten Island. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh no.
So you got that kind of water. You're not doing great. It is extremely cold. You're a Goliath, so that definitely helps. But you are soaking your suit right now.
Yeah.
In cold water. Cool. Just wanted to establish that with you. So.
At least the whiskey will numb the cold.
Truly.
All right. So Alile, you're taking 2 stress to help out Eunice.
Yep.
All right. You get an
Thanks.
extra die to this. Do you want to push yourself further?
No.
No, you're just gonna do it with the extra die? Go ahead.
Oh my god.
What do we got?
It's a 1 and a 6.
But we take the 6.
We take the 6.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
get an extra
thanks.
die. We take those.
Thank you, Ix.
Thank you.
It
What?
was Mariana.
Oh, I forgot who helped.
Yeah, very on help.
I
Well,
just jokingly
Gregor-
said you got this.
Yeah.
So,
That's all my brain picked up.
Eunice, you are sprinting towards this door. You just like you do the kind of like Ferris Bueller slide as you try and like break yourself from sprinting to immediate stop.
Yeah.
And you don't fumble with the key. You got this. You had it in your hand to begin with. Hand on the knob. Click, turn. The door opens inward. No one is in that room. So you got
Okay,
an empty workshop in front of you. Gregor.
Yeah, okay.
So I just wanted to establish that because Gregor has somebody with a knife approaching. You got somebody with a knife approaching.
Yeah.
Are you going to strike first?
No.
Alright.
This
Um,
is just me saying I am defending.
I am also
what
armed.
word? I am armed. Try me, bitch.
Mhm. So you pull out, and as a reminder for the rest of the party, if we want to look at Gregor's character art, it is the head of a long bladed axe with the rest of
Here
the
it
axe
is.
handle cut off. So it's essentially like a brass knuckle that is one large edge.
Mhm.
So this thing is lethal.
Based.
Did you just say base?
Yeah,
Is that what I
based.
heard? Okay.
Yeah,
Based and
based.
axe pilled.
No.
It's cut off, so I wasn't sure if that's
No,
what
that's
we heard.
100% what they said. You're right. Like you heard
I
that
said
correctly.
based. It's a based weapon.
Look, it's character development, okay?
They are going to approach you still. You are going to be rolling. The way Blades of the Dark works in most combat like this, if you get a 6, you get your way entirely. On a 4 and a 5, it is a split of success. And on a 1 to a 3, the NPC gets their way. In this scenario, gets their way is a blade in you. Is that
Okay.
also getting your way?
Is that what?
Is that...
Huh?
Is
So-
getting a blade in you also your way?
Yes.
Oh.
So you can see right now, his intent is to bleed you like a stuck pig. Is that also your intent?
For
You
me
wanna
to
make
him or
him
him
bleed.
to me?
To,
Do you want to make him bleed?
I don't.
What is your goal in this scenario?
To not kill, but also not.
So no.
I don't know how to say it. I don't want to just.
So you're trying to like incapacitate.
You just want to punch a
That's
dude
the
out.
word.
All right.
That's the word.
So I'm gonna have you roll. Honestly, I'm gonna call this risky, purely because you also have a knife. Unlike what Ben did a while ago, you have the bullets in the gun. You have you can bargain back. So I'm gonna call this risky. Honestly, I'm gonna call this greater effect. You're a skilled fighter.
Let's not do extreme. And then I'm doing it in skirmish because that's just
That is completely
what
reasonable.
this is. Okay. And then no bonus dice. I don't know what I got.
4.
4 and a 3.
All right.
So 4.
With the 4, if you got that 3, things could have been bad.
Yeah.
As you kind of like get ready to strike, he is going to switch on his battery as the
Fun.
knife starts to electrify. and he is going to lunge at you on a 4. It is a split success. So as he lunges at you, you feel a sudden shock and a piercing pain into not your side, but your thigh as he went low. What you can do in response to that is uppercut him in the stomach. As you kind of respond as a jerk reaction, you bury a blade in his stomach. You try not to slice the way an axe is meant to. You are just pure blunt force and cut. You push him to the ground. As you currently have a large wound in your thigh, I want you to take a level 2 harm. You are going to take stabbed. Stabbed thigh, I would like to say, to specify.
You can't walk no good.
As you kind of like falter on that leg, you see this man turns over, kind of in pain. There's a broad slash across his abdomen, and he is bleeding quite a lot. He's not dead instantly. He is not doing great. So with that resolved, we're gonna go to Eunice for a sec before we see what Elile's doing. You look into this room. It's fairly small. On the right side, left side, on the left side is this full bookshelf. In the middle of this room is a large stone counter. It looks like the mix of a kind of like the bed a mortician would work on, but also a general workshop like countertop. Like you've seen something extreme. You've worked on something extremely similar. And on the right side, you see in the corner a little desk and chair. It looks like tool racks. You do not recognize a good 40% of these tools. And a safe inside a wall.
Okay. Just really quick, I want to like run into the room.
So you're getting yourself away from immediate danger.
Yes.
And I'm joining you.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you closing the door behind you, or are you leaving it open?
I'm closing it, but I'm not. I'm gonna leave it just
All right.
closed.
Unlock.
So, door closed behind both Alile and Eunice. You are in this workshop.
Just initially, I want to see like if there's anything on the like desk or in it or around it.
Yeah, you're gonna search through these desks. I won't make you do a roll. You find a small pocket journal. You find a large. It looks like this slate. You do not recognize the writing on it, as it's like a granite stone slate with engravings. In the middle drawer, you open it. You see basically a copy of the key ring that the guard had. This one saying Wilhelmina Kuchaz. And on the large kind of last drawer, you find this. You don't know what to describe it as. It is a small tube. It looks like kind of like metal framing in a cylinder, with a little almost like port on one end, and like a interior cylinder also made of metal. This one's solid, with blue lines in the inner cylinder.
Cool. I'm gonna leave that there.
All right.
And then I want to look at the safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll go around.
You know those suitcases with the tumbly numbers? Is that?
Okay.
I'm gonna roll another attune.
All right, go ahead. So while that
I
attune's
was-
being rolled,
yeah.
Cressida, you kind of put your shoulder, you look over your shoulder. You see the two people turning around to walk back inside.
Okay. Once I'm sure they're back inside, I'm gonna turn around and start heading back.
Cool. They haven't fully
I'm not
gone
summoning the
inside yet.
entire room.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a 4. Alile, you feel a piercing headache. You are standing close to the object. Something you like less. You know the two spirits forming from the two new bodies? They are closer to manifestation now. From what you know, ghosts appearing only happen if a body is not properly treated. They are fully just stealing bodies fresh from death. So whether that's on purpose or just out of ignorance, they are manifesting ghosts here.
And that's exactly what I was worried about. Alright, we'll deal with that later. We need to speed up real quickly.
I'm going as fast as I fucking can.
Are you just gonna
Thank you.
try random combos? You're gonna do something.
Maybe I could break it. I don't know. We'll try. We'll try it.
All right. So while you try that, Cold. Alistar again has this Overwatch point. You see Gregor take a wound, lay this guy out. You see the person working on the autopsy with the bone saw, watch that and attempt to go from Gregor from behind, and you also see the back door entrance opening as the two return. So you have a lot of new information coming at once.
Immediate threat, taking out the dude with the saw.
All right. How much more Slumber Essence do you have? How much more Tranks?
This is a good question. It doesn't really give you a number. It just
Have
says
you been-
blow
It doesn't
and dart
Have you
quantify.
been checking off your bandolier?
I've done 2 shots.
Okay. Out of 6.
So, yeah.
All right. So give me this. This is a desperate action. You need to get this shot, or else Gregor will have a consequence.
So, hunt. I'm probably going to have to stress myself out again.
Or we can make a deal.
Not yet, not yet. So, hunt. So we're looking at desperate.
Desperate standard. Again, you know this poison. You know this sedative. You're fairly
Here
confident if you make a clear mark, it'll
we
work.
go. Bonus tab because I was stressing myself a little bit. Ooh, that's 2.
That's a 2. Do you want to resist this consequence?
If I resist, I take stress,
You
right?
would take stress.
How much stress?
Well, you would roll to resist.
2.
Which I would count this as, I believe it's resolve. So it's 6 minus what you roll. So you have a minimum of 1 stress and a minimum of 0 stress, maximum of 5. Gregor is injured and has his back turned to this guy.
I'm gonna have to. Let's see if your boy catches some trauma. All right, no bonus die. That's a 3.
So you take 3 stress. Does that put you over?
Your boy. That is in the trauma range. Yep.
All right. So we will discuss after the session.
Mm-hmm.
As you panic, you see your mark miss as you go in for another shot. You are practically like leaping over the railing trying to get closer to this target. You know bad shit's about to happen if you don't make it. You fire off a quick another dart, back of the neck, dude's out. But you feel your heart like practically breaking your ribs.
And if I pass out, I'm gonna just yell, "Incoming, back door."
You will not pass out. Not yet. Now Gregor, you hear a thump behind you, and you see two more figures in front of you. As the two people come out from the back entrance after playing around with Cressida a bit.
Oh, lost Luna for a second.
Oh, we got Luna again. Wait, I'm just gonna.
Sorry, my Discord restarted just randomly.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I did that to me earlier.
Hold on, what's going on here? Okay, so we on the thing we have Orlov as
I got technical difficulties
Zin.
now.
Oh,
We're
I
good.
know. It was just
Okay,
only
and we're back.
three of you guys were changed around, so it threw me
Yeah,
off.
it's weird. That's the thing with Discord. It's very finicky when you want to do this.
He just,
Yep.
it just was like, we're gonna restart in the middle of this.
We're just gonna
new
decide
scene.
to. So yeah, Greg.
You know what?
Wanna
How
be
about we do an
quirky?
update?
Two people with weapons are coming in the building. They see the person next to you. They are quite a ways away, so you have time to react. Thanks to Alistar barely being able to save you from that danger.
I'm a stance up. I'm gonna get ready.
You're
Do
gonna
the same thing.
up. You stance up and you feel your leg give way a bit. It's gonna be a rough fight.
It's fine.
So really quick switching back in. Cressida, you are now on dry land. Eunice, what you doing with this safe?
Wait, okay. Explain it to me again what it is.
So it is
The little
a
rolly down.
yeah. It's one of those number spinning like a tumble lock. No, that's not.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a code lock. There is a number to it. Like a bike lock essentially is what that
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Okay.
It opens outwards. It's not a large safe. It's maybe like a foot by 2 feet. Yeah, a foot by a foot by 2 feet. Like it's fairly small.
Okay. I'm gonna try to break that bad boy open, maybe.
And Lyle, you hear the incoming from Alistar.
Oh shit. Alright, do you got it open?
We'll see. I
Give
hope
me a
so.
minute.
I hope so.
I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna try to speed up those ghosts becoming corporeal.
So you're gonna try and summon the ghosts more.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to remind you.
Mm-hmm.
If you do this, the ghosts will be on the other side of Gregor than the wisps. So you would be sandwiching Gregor in ghosts and ghost aficionados.
I understand. However, I have a feeling they're more interested in the ghosts than the man, because ghosts will fuck you up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and only do one.
Okay, I'm gonna let you attune. I'm going to put the stakes really clearly.
Yeah.
if you fuck this up, you will have two hostile ghosts closer to Gregor than the bad guys.
Okay.
Are you going to do
I'd like a
anything
devil's
to
bargain,
help?
please.
I'll put Gregor in danger.
I'd like a devil's bargain, please.
All right. So, two ghosts being
What's your
sent.
bargain?
This is you putting your energy out. You're trying to accelerate them becoming. You only want one, correct?
Yes.
This is going to take a lot of precision. You have done this before, however. You will not be able to summon a ghost in this way for a week's time. It is going to take a lot out of you.
Okay.
Alright. So take that extra die.
That's a 6.
Alright.
Woo.
Focusing all the energy you can. You could feel yourself putting everything you have into this. As you just reach out, and everyone who can see, who has line of sight on this body, sees just a twitch of the actual body bag as electricity shocks it suddenly, and just a creeping, like seeping through the actual plastic of the bag, is this almost smoke-like entity. You see electricity every so often shock through its form. You wouldn't call it it's not a body. It isn't even vaguely human shaped like the ones Eliel has summoned before. This is a brand new spirit, this Geist. You have put this into the field. That 6 has done what you wanted. It is going to take something to control it. As at least you know, Eliel, ghosts feed off brain and muscle activity. Their whole thing is they absorb natural electrical signals to sustain their own. So anything with a pulse, it goes for. Lucky for you, this includes tranquilized people. Also, unlucky for you, this includes tranquilized people.
Yeah.
So,
The good and the bad.
Eunice, what did you roll and what did you use for the save?
I didn't roll anything yet. I was gonna use Tinker. So I guess I'll roll it.
Also, if anyone wants to use any flashbacks at any time, let me know.
Flashback. I never actually jumped in the river, so I'm with them.
Flashback, none of this happened.
Yeah.
Flashback.
Nah.
Okay.
Alright, give me that roll. It's Tinker. Are you using any items with it?
Probably tinkering tools.
Okay. So that I'm gonna give you extra effect on that. So this is gonna be risky greater.
What if I did it desperate though?
What if you did it desperate and you got extreme effect?
Perhaps.
I mean, yeah, if you wanna.
You're brave.
You know what? No, I already put it as the risky. I think. I don't know what I put it as.
We'll figure it out. In the roll and what I interpret it as are different. I don't have roll 20 up when we play, if you don't notice. That's why I always wait for check, because OBS is stupid and it needs me always to have Discord full screened. Alas, I do not have 3 monitors.
Okay, I got a 5. I did it risky, Gary.
Alright. Yeah, you use some tinkering tools. You just fully pull out like a hand drill. Just kind of stick it into the hinge and start like filing away at the thing that keeps the door on. You could tell already this safe is gonna be way easier than the lockbox you started. It's smaller, less actually secure. And as you get fully through it, like it's metal shavings flying all over the place. The door just kind of flops off. You see in the spot, a couple things. You see, first of all, a small little bolo necklace. So it is like a silver chain going down to a middle, like an aquamarine chiseled little pendant with more chain going right through it. Additionally, you see blueprint paper,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all that's in the safe.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab both.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try and get us a safe way out, all of us.
All right.
And preferably without me specifically being recognized or noticed.
So, recapping the situation, we got Alistar going through a mental crisis up in the catwalk.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 more wisps
People.
armed, facing, not facing off with yet, but across from Gregor. And we have a ghost,
behind Gregor. Yeah.
We know
This is a bit of a clusterfuck.
Yeah, we know the main entrance is complicated to say the least. There is a ghost in that door. And the
There is a ghost in that door.
The back entrance is blocked off by the 2 wisps.
Yeah. How thick are the walls?
They're corrugated steel. They're like half an inch.
Yeah, it's pretty thick.
Not half an inch, more like quarter.
Okay, that's more doable.
It's
especially
more
if
doable
you
for
have
a portion of you, yes.
Yeah. Gregor, make a way out.
What do you want me to do? Look at.
I am going to point at the wall across from you.
I'm gonna take one last. Wait, how many people are in front of me?
2.
2. And luckily for you, you didn't see the specter behind you.
Can I even see ghosts if I'm not in an attuned personality?
No,
I guess
they have a visual form, yeah.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. So, just so I can get a point of view or perspective, is there a wall behind the people, the wisp, or is it the common room that's behind them?
No, there actually would be the wall behind them, yeah. Because the back exit is the corner of the building, so there may be like a foot in front of a wall, yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try and clothesline them. Like, oh wait, I only have one arm.
You can try to do both in one arm.
You can.
Yeah, the most I could do is like.
You're a big guy.
Yeah, I'll just at this point clothesline one of them, body slam the other, try and avoid the fucking knives they have, swords, and then somehow make a
Burgers
How am I
for this party.
piercing? How am I making a hole in a wall that's
Well,
metal?
if you're going after the two guys in front of you, you could probably just prop open the door.
They're by the door. Those two
Yeah.
people.
Are those the two people from the outside?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
ones that
Yeah.
were
Oh!
threatening
I
Preston.
thought these were two
Yeah.
completely
No.
different people. That's why.
No.
No. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll still try and clothesline them and then prop open the door.
So you're trying to incapacitate them, keep the door
Yeah.
open while everyone runs.
Yeah, I mean we have the key to the door anyway.
Well, at the very least, knock them out of the way.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'll just try and incapacitate them, get them knocked out of the way, and then we'll get the door open.
Make whatever roll you want.
We
you're
doing
gonna
skirmish again.
You are going to get a negative die because of your injury. So instead of a bonus die, you
Yippee.
take away a die.
So standard, limited, what?
Risky.
Risky.
I will tell you right now. You have a way to do this fairly simply. If you want to real quick look at your playbook abilities. And the one you have marked off.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
How do I engage that?
You just tell me you want.
You say you're using it.
I am not to be trifled with.
So you just kind of
All right.
you feel the pain shoot through your leg. It's not necessarily adrenaline overdrive because you know what you're doing. And you are very consciously pissed. As you kind of stretch your arm out, you are just sprinting at these guys. Make your roll. I'm gonna call it Desperate Extreme Effect.
For the people at home, Zins, you want to explain what that ability is?
Not to be trifled with, is a fun cutter ability, where they could momentarily do a feat of extra human strength. Depending on the result of this roll, we will see what that means.
I'm doing this in skirmish, sorry?
Yep. You're still gonna take a negative die. This die is going to take it's going to give you a lot.
Oh, negative
You
one.
could also push yourself if you want to negate that.
Fuck it.
Cool.
I'm gonna push myself. I
Alright.
didn't mean to roll that. I meant to cancel. Do it.
You okay over there?
No!
A lot's happening.
Hold on. Okay.
Physical dice are an option.
Yeah.
I don't have them on me. So, okay.
That's fair.
Desperate,
Desperate,
extreme, 0 bonus dice,
yes.
right? Okay, that's my actual roll. A 4 and a 1. So 4.
Alright. With a 4, you run at them. You full you're charging at them as if you had horns. Like you are fully into them. You with your one shoulder, the one without the arm, fully dig it into one guy's rib cage and fully throw them into the wall just with your force of turning. And with the other one, you are going to try and sock them directly in the face. Are you conscious of the weapon in your hand during this? Yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm aware, because you were saying I'm aware and I'm pissed off.
Yep.
I'm not pissed off to the point where I'm going to murder someone.
It's more like kind of a, what's the word? You throw a mean right hook. Or left hook, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be left hook.
You throw a mean left hook as you take this axe blade, and as you punch him, you don't impact the skull, but you slice along the side of his forehead. I've said this in this campaign before. You made a cool scar. This is gonna become a cool scar. And you
That's gonna be a cool
and you
story.
keep with the force as they you see the cut slices, they turn, like their body is physically turned with the force, and they hit their head off the door and their body is propping it open. Additionally to that, I'm gonna tell you right now, whenever the adrenaline wears off, Gregor's not gonna like it. So
Pushed myself.
Lovely.
we have an open door.
The
Let's
door
get
is
the
open.
Fuck out of here.
Alistar, you're
I'm
still
gonna
in the
run up
catwalk.
and
You're
grab
coming right down,
Alistar.
right?
The what?
You're still in the catwalk.
You're in the catwalk.
Are
Yeah.
you-
If
you're
I see
booking it?
them leaving, I'm bouncing.
Cool.
All right.
I
With
will
that
live
being
my
the
way
case,
out.
yeah,
Everybody's knocked out, right?
Everyone's either
yeah,
knocked out.
seems like it.
Yep.
Okay.
With that being the case, however, I am going to pull a mesh of metal out from underneath my wrist braces and reveal that I've been wearing lightning knuckles.
All right. As you kind of extend
Nice.
electrified brass knuckles into your hand.
Sort of like a mesh of silver wire from underneath my bracers. Bracers.
You want to? I just want to clarify. You're trying to neutralize the ghost so it doesn't absolutely murder everyone in this building, correct?
Yeah!
Just so we're on the same page.
That's what I was just about to be like, oh, where's that ghost at?
The ghost is still present. Give me a risky greater attack against this ghost.
That was a 4.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was a 4. That's just 4.
Yeah, that was a
that's
4.
the end of the sentence, really. Like,
Yeah.
Period.
I know we're used to saying plus something, but no, it's just a 4.
Yeah.
You swing on this ghost. You send a shock that disrupts its own. You see it starts to slink back. You see it slink back, and you feel a sharp kind of burning sensation from the pocket the amulet's in. You have neutralized the ghost, but something about this amulet has happened. You don't know whether that
Lovely.
means it affected or was used. You just know it has in some way done a thing.
And I'm going to bounce. Everyone's passed out right now, right?
Passed out or a dying ghost.
Yeah.
And I just got on dry land.
Mhm.
I'm going to consecrate the other corpse.
Yeah, you can absolutely burn some incense in the morgue.
I want to go out and
Okay.
see just if Cressida is alive.
Oh, Cressida
Or
is
how
currently
she's-
soaked, like limping out of the lake, like the river.
But how long would the consecration take?
Okay.
Probably
I'm
like
gonna have to dip
I-
out for
a minute or two.
tonight.
Yep,
Yeah, okay. We're almost done, I think.
I have some errands I need to go run.
that's completely fine.
Like-
So,
Rounding up some chickens that need to go into their coop, but apparently didn't.
really quickly, Cold, what was your thing you wanted to do?
There's in the time that's some people are being consecrated, they wouldn't be missing any change or substance that may or may not be in their pockets.
I am going to kick the shit out of you.
Not while you're consecrating, you won't. All right, so
The Alistar bounces. So we are going to end our session here. with a lot of things to unpack, but for the most part, a successful heist. Thank y'all
For the most part.
Thank y'all for playing. I'm gonna be around to talk about what the fuck just happened. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
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 Okay.